The first time his lips touched mine, I swear the world stopped moving. It wasn't just a kiss. It was a storm, wild and consuming, crashing through every wall I had built around myself. His mouth claimed mine like he'd been starving for it, like holding back had never been an option. And in that instant, I knew nothing would ever be the same again. The taste of his kiss, sweet, urgent, endless, still lingers on my lips, haunting me, pulling me deeper into him with every breath I take. His name was Raphael, and from the very first day we met, something in me had shifted. I'd never admitted it out loud. God, I couldn't, but I caught myself staring at him more times than I could count. The way his dark eyes seemed to burn when he was focused. The way his laughter rolled out like a low rumble, filling the room. The way his shirt clung to his chest, just right, when he loosened the top buttons after a long day. I told myself it was nothing, just a passing attraction, just curiosity. But standing here now, my back pressed against the wall of my apartment, his lips devouring mine with raw hunger, I knew I'd been lying to myself. I had always wanted this. Raphael kissed like a man starved. Every brush of his tongue sent sparks racing through my body, my hands fisted in his charcoal gray shirt, tugging him closer, desperate to erase the tiny sliver of space still between us. His body was solid, heat radiating into me, and I couldn't get enough. I gasped softly into his mouth, and that sound, my helpless surrender, seemed to shatter what little restraint he had left. His hand slid down my sides, gripping my hips with possessive urgency, pulling me flush against the hardness of his body. My head spun, my knees nearly buckling, but he held me up, his strength keeping me grounded even as my world unraveled. When he pulled back just slightly, his forehead resting against mine, his breath came fast and hot. "Damien," he whispered, my name rough on his tongue. "Do you have any idea what you do to me?" My lips tingled from his kiss, swollen and aching for more. "Maybe," I murmured, voice trembling. "But show me anyway." His groan was low, primal, vibrating against my chest. He crushed his mouth to mine again, and this time there was no hesitation, no gentleness, just raw need. His kiss consumed me, and I gave myself to it, drowning in him, in us, in everything we had both been holding back for too long. He pulled me away from the wall, stumbling toward the couch, his lips never leaving mine. We tumbled down together, his weight pressing me deep into the cushions. His hands roamed everywhere, my chest, my waist, the curve of my thighs, exploring like he was trying to memorize every inch of me. I arched into his touch, my own fingers sliding inside his half-unbuttoned shirt, brushing against hot skin. His muscles tensed beneath my touch, and I traced them slowly, savoring the way he shivered. "God," I whispered, "you feel so good." His lips curved into a smile against mine, but his reply was hungry, almost desperate. "You have no idea how long I've wanted this." Wanted you. My heart clenched at his confession. I wanted to ask how long, when it started, if he had burned with the same secret fire that had consumed me for months. But then his mouth was on my neck, and all thought vanished. His lips trailed fire down the line of my throat, pausing to suck gently at the sensitive spot just above my collarbone. I gasped, clutching at his shirt, the sensation making me dizzy. "Raphael." He lifted his head, eyes dark and hooded, chest heaving as he looked down at me. "Say my name again." "Raphael." I breathed, and the sound of it seemed to undo him completely. He kissed me harder, deeper, like he couldn't get close enough. Minutes, or maybe hours, blurred together as we lost ourselves in each other. Clothes loosened but never fully came off, the tension of restraint only making everything burn hotter. His hand slid beneath my shirt, warm and firm against my bare skin, and I shivered at his touch. "You're trembling," he murmured, his lips brushing mine. "Because of you," I admitted, raw honesty spilling out without hesitation. The look in his eyes when I said it. God, I'd never forget it, like I'd given him something precious he didn't even know he needed. He kissed me again, softer this time, almost reverent, and whispered, "Then let me keep you warm." We moved the bedroom without words, guided by instinct, by desire too strong to fight. The sheets tangled beneath us as we sank into each other, every kiss deeper, every touch bolder. His hands traced paths across my body, worshipful and unrelenting, and I let him, needing this. Hours passed in a haze of kisses, whispers, and tangled limbs. Sometimes urgent, sometimes slow, but always overwhelming. He spoke the language of love not with words, but with his body. The way he held me close, the way his lips lingered on mine like they couldn't bear to part, the way his touch said "you're mine," without ever speaking it aloud. When the night finally settled, we lay tangled together in the quiet, his chest against my back, his arm draped over my waist. His breath was warm on my skin, steady now, but every exhale still sent shivers through me. "Damien," he whispered against my shoulder, "I don't know what happens after this, but I don't want to go back. Not after tonight." I turned in his arms, meeting his gaze in the dim light. His eyes were raw, unguarded, filled with the same vulnerability I felt in my chest. I kissed him softly, lingering, and when I pulled back, I said, "Then don't go back. Stay with me." He pressed his forehead to mine, his lips curving into the faintest smile. "I'll stay." We kissed again, slow and tender, sealing the promise between us. And even when sleep finally claimed me, the taste of his kiss still lingered on my lips, a reminder that for the first time, I had found a truth I couldn't deny.